You got slapped so bad, it got to a point that Pep took off his whole front line, brought in a striker that no one's ever heard of, and said, forget this. I really believe the way we played against City is tailor-made to play against Arsenal. Why? Like, it wasn't even a smash and grab. Some people are even trying to tell me, oh yeah, you got lucky, it was a smash. Whoever told you, you're lying, bro. You're lying to yourself, you're lying to me, you're lying to the world, bro. That's what you're doing. Harry Maguire put him in his back pocket, said, yo, you just hold that for me. Just chill there. If we win, every person that's watching this podcast, yeah, make sure the first thing you do, the literal first thing after the game is contact your Arsenal fan friends. Message them. Because that's what they do to us. So make sure if we get the result, fingers crossed, right? As soon as we get the result, text your friends. Text them. And if they don't pick up, if they don't read the text, ring them. Don't let them off, because I'm telling you, if we lose to them, it's over. It's over for us for that weekend. Maybe till the next weekend. Bro, I'm so gassed, man. I'm so gassed.
I've been doubting myself. Yeah, I said I changed, but it's down to myself. When I needed them niggas, they went round it to help. Now I see the bigger picture, fighting door on my health. Repent for my sins, I've been fighting with these gins. God willing, one day, yeah, the real gone.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing well. And today is a big show because there's a lot happening around Manchester United and a lot of talking points that need proper discussions. It's not just headlines, okay? So today we're going to be talking about a few things. Number one, I'm going to entertain this Cole Palmer talk that's doing the rounds. Number two, another transfer that's doing the rounds and there's rumors going around is Mateta coming to United. I'll cover a bit of that. Then there's the big announcement that happened a day or two ago in terms of Casemiro leaving at the end of the season, and just my thoughts on that. And then it's the big one, my favourite subject for the last couple of days, which is the drubbing of Man City, right? Because that game was so... I don't know where it came from, but that game, I can keep watching it again and again and again. Yeah. So we'll talk about Man City, and then we'll finish off on the big one on Sunday against Arsenal. And for me personally, I hope we win. I'm guessing you guys are the same because we all got friends that are Arsenal fans. It's not even nothing to do with Arsenal themselves. It's just their fans. I just can't stand their fans. So we'll talk about that. And also make sure you like, subscribe, and the most important thing is get involved. Put your thoughts into the comments. Let me know any topics that you feel like I should cover. Yeah, man, get involved. That's the whole thing of building a community. I need people to get involved, and then hopefully we'll grow together. All right, so let's start with the rumors linking Manchester United to Cole Palmer. The first thing is, does this actually make sense? And for me, it's more fantasy than reality, right? But the first things first, does it actually make sense? It would make sense if it was a transfer that I thought was really going to happen. And the other part of it is Bruno leaving. Because if Bruno leaves, then I would entertain the Cole Palmer thing. Because I think he's probably the ideal person to replace Bruno Fernandes. He's comfortable in tight spaces. He can play as a 10. He can play on the right. He's press resistant. He's creative, and he doesn't really hide in big moments. And the thing that people don't really get with Cole Palmer, it's not even his goals or his assists, is how he connects the team, the midfield to the attack. Because they can pass him and then he can pass it out wide. He can pick out through balls. And he's one of these players where when it comes to I don't know how to describe it. So basically, he's it's like time slows down, if that makes sense. So when the ball comes to him, it doesn't matter what's around him. It's like he's always got that extra touch, that extra pass. He sees it like a lot, and that kind of thing. Not everybody's got like him. Um, and he's also his decision making for a player that's not that old or even hit his prime is pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Um, and sometimes United, when I look at the United team, that's sometimes what we struggle with. That final pass. Sometimes can our midfielders find our attackers? And even if you put him out wide, I feel like he'll put in crosses. Um, so in an ideal world, not many people are gonna say no to Cole Palmer, and the fact that supposedly he's a United fan, which makes it even better. But the shit was just flying all over the place. But what was I saying? So for me, I would bite your hand off if you said to me, yo, Cole Palmer. But the problem is, and this is when the fantasy and the reality comes into play. The guy's on a 10-year contract. It's like a prison term, right? 10-year contract. So, and he's their star boy, right? So he's their star boy, 10-year contract. Chelsea are never gonna sell us Cole Palmer. And even if they did sell him to us, he's gonna cost an arm and a leg, right? And for me, the only way we buy him is if in the summer we sell Bruno Fernandes. And then we get some like maybe 70 million for Bruno Fernandes. Then we can talk. Then you can come to me with the Cole Palmer talk, and then it might become more realistic. But Cole Palmer as a player, I'd take him at United. If there was an opportunity to take Cole Palmer, I'd take him. But I just don't see it as a realistic thing. But a lot of people have been into, oh, he's a United fan. He's missing Manchester. Okay, whatever. But when we come past the jokes and we come past the headlines and everything, and you really look at it, Chelsea are not going to sell us Cole Palmer. And even if they did sell us, he's going to cost you, like I said earlier, an arm and a leg, right? So it is what it is. But I thought I'd cover it anyway, be alright. Like just to see what people are thinking. So let me know in the comments, would you take Cole Palmer at United? And at what price? At what price would you say, yeah, I'll take him for that? Or you don't take him, but you use that money to buy maybe two midfielders. I don't know. But I'll leave that up to you guys. Let me know what you think and then we'll go from there. All right, let's move to the next one. The next one's quite interesting, which is Mateta from Crystal Palace. That's been doing the rounds as well. And I thought I'll go on. Because he came out and said, yo, I'm leaving. And by the way it looks, everybody's leaving Crystal Palace. They've sold their best two players in terms of Eze and Gehi. Their manager came out recently and said, yo, I'm done as well. And shortly after that, Mateta said, yo, listen, guys, this is not working for me. Everybody's getting sold just before a game. I'm done, right? So that's where Mateta stands. And for me, bro, we should have bought Mateta instead of Xerxes. Because what Mateta gives you, he's direct. He holds the ball up. He's big. He can win headers. He's a good finisher. He brings a lot to the table. And when we were buying Xerxes, even if we're not buying Xerxes, I feel like we need a player as like a Mateta, experienced in the league, has done it. He scores goals. He's just a problem. We've all seen Mateta play. He's a problem, and then he wears his shirt like he's in 1960 or something. So he's one of them guys that you need in your team. And in the summer, if we were to get rid of Xerxes, if we were to get rid of Xerxes, bro, I'd take Mateta, man. You know why I'd take Mateta? Because he's proven he scores goals. I love the way he holds the ball and brings other people into it. Like I said, he's got a lot of Think, and he's not even that old. He's like 28, 29, something along them lines. So I would take him in the summer, but only if we sell Xerxes because we don't need another striker. I already got Xerxes, and we've got Sesko and Bomo can play there. Cunha can play there. So it's not the most important thing that we need. But if a little cheap, cheeky one came up, few like maybe 40 million, I'll bite your hand off. Give me him, Mateta. I'll take him, no problems. But also, let's not forget we're not the only team that people have mentioned with Mateta. Aston Villa are probably his strong shout. I feel like Aston Villa is probably the place he goes because Aston Villa are trying to buy Tammy Abraham from Turkey, but I read somewhere where they're kind of struggling with him. It's just taking too long, and then obviously Mateta came out and said, "Yo, I'm done." So they're looking into the Mateta, and I think Tottenham are looking into him as well. So like he's not our priority. Like for me, that department, the attacking department, is not. It's not the thing that I'd say. Yeah, we need right now. And again, let me know. Do we need a striker? Would you take a guy like Mateta? Let me know in the comments. And then let's move to this third point, which is ah Man City, the derby. Oh, did anybody see that coming, bro? My gosh. Like some people are like still downplaying it, saying, "Oh yeah, they had no defense." There. Nah, mate, I'm not having a bar of that. Not at all. You got slapped from the first minute till the last minute. Even you got slapped so bad, it got to a point that Pep took off his whole front line, brought in a striker that no one's ever heard of, and said, "Forget this." Like usually when you play City and say we're playing City and we're like up by a goal, we'll still be like crossing our fingers to our toes, all of that. But this game, bro, Pep's like, shh, I don't know what to do. Like Pep got outsmarted by Michael Carrick, bro. Where the hell did that come from? Like, I was thinking, like before the game, you guys, me, every United fan, I don't care who you are, like how like maybe you see, oh yeah, like how none of that, bro. I don't care who you are. Before that game, we probably thought, fuck, it's gonna be a long one, right? And then the game started. I'm thinking, yo, we've got them here, like in a sense of like it wasn't even a smash and grab. Some people are even trying to tell me, oh yeah, you got lucky, it was a smash. Whoever told you, you're lying, bro. You're lying to yourself, you're lying to me, you're lying to the world, bro. That's what you're doing. Because that game, you got dominated differently, bro. Because even though we only had 35% possession, right? We only had 35% possession. But possession is pointless if you're not doing nothing with it. Like, teams have the ball and don't do nothing with it. The other team get it and score and win the game. The game is won by goals. We had 35% possession. I don't care. Bro, I scored 5 goals. Hit the post twice. And then the keeper made a few other saves. That's a mauling, bro. And like the other thing that we got, like people are like, oh yeah, they don't had no defense. Okay, they had young defenders, but their midfield's non-existent. Haaland. Did anyone see Haaland? Did anyone see Foden? Did anyone see Shirky? Did anyone see anybody? Like it's like we were playing against ghosts. Haaland, Harry Maguire put him in his back pocket. Said, "Yo, you just hold that for me. Just chill there, right?" And like, yeah, it was so surprising of a game. I don't know about you guys, but like even the way we played like compact. Michael Carrick bringing in Kobe Mainu back from the wilderness, and he put in a shift. Diego Dallo jumping out, actually jumping out and blocking things, doubling up on Doku, who can do his little leg thing, but that shit that we're working on that day. Weren't working. Forget that. Every time he tried it, Ahmad. If he gets past Ahmad, Casemiro. If he gets past him, Kobe Mainu. Right? And then Shirky, the guy that they were telling us, oh, this guy's so silky. This guy's so tricky. He's so double foot. He's got 2 feet that are exactly the same. Did anyone remember seeing him? Did anyone see them? No, innit? Exactly. And yo, bro, we have to like the Carrick thing after that performance. I was thinking, ooh, because I can't remember United playing this good. Probably since Sir Alex Ferguson left. We were moving like prime fucking Man United in 2008. Like that counter. Bro, it's the counters that we used to live off. That used to be our bread and butter. Get the ball, hit them on the counter, and just send runners going. And bro, I'm so gassed, man. I'm so gassed. Like even with the Michael Carrick, it's crazy, bro. He's played all that, like, in terms of United, that when he's been in charge, he's played Tuchel, he played Emery, he played Arteta, Pep now, Arteta again. Like, bro, and he's getting results. But don't get me wrong, I'm not I'm hyped for the game, for this one particular game. It deserves hype, it deserves us going overboard a little bit. Because them City guys, bro, they're moving like, yo, no, where's just the aura? When we get on the pitch, no one can do nothing to us. Well, that aura is gone, mate. That's all I'm saying. That aura, that fear that teams had for you is gone. Because remember, after us, they played Bodo Glint. And they're not even the champions of the Norwegian League, bro. They finished second. And they slapped him 3-1. Comfortable think. You know? So when it comes to City, what a performance. Like Michael Carrick got everything right. The press, the connection between the players. And even the thing that I realized from that game, and you guys probably realized it too, if you make football simple, it is simple. Like Michael Carrick didn't come with some crazy formations. All he did was he got rid of that 3 at the back marker, right? Got rid of that. But then the most important thing that he did was he played players in their own positions, or put players in positions that suits their game. Kobe Mainu, Casemiro, play them as a 2, make them a unit. So they one misses the tackle or someone gets by him, the other guy's behind him. On the wing backs, Diego Dallo, Ahmad helping each other out. Then another 2 on the other side, Luke Shaw and Dogu, Brian and Mbeumo and Bruno Fernandes. It's simple. And even the Bruno Fernandes, Ruben Amorim, bro. I don't know what you were smoking, because in this one game we saw Bruno's a 10. There's no discussions. Forget this marker of, oh, he can play. No, he's an attacking midfielder. He's a 10 that creates chances and gets you assists and goals. That's all he does. And that's what we saw in this game. We saw Bruno doing what Bruno does. Let him run around. Let him get into pockets that he can't be marked by the defense or the midfield, right? And let the guy be free and do his thing. And he did. So kudos to Carrick for figuring that out. But this is the caveat, yeah? The caveat is, I'm not really gonna be like, I don't want what happened with Ollie. Like, we win 2 games, 3 games, and we think, oh, Carrick's the guy for us, right? I don't think we have to see. Like, he's a dark horse, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we can't like totally disregard him and say, nah, he can't be the manager. But he's not my first choice. So this is my question to you guys. All right, the question is, what do you think of the performance? When did you think United played that good the last time? Because I feel like, for me, that was our best game in maybe since Alex Ferguson left. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, we've had some other good games, back and forth thing, but in terms of control, and this is the thing that surprised me the most, against City, we controlled it from start to finish. when we scored that first goal, I wasn't worried that we were gonna concede. So let me know where you rank that performance in terms of over the last however many seasons, right? And then the other question I have for you is Michael Carrick. Is he on the list to be permanent manager, or do we not risk it because we don't want to get burnt like we did with Ollie and say, yo, you get us top four, but at the end of the season, see you later, right? So that's that. And then the final one, let's get to our final point, which is that game on Sunday. And I'm not going to lie, but like I said earlier, it's not even, I don't even dislike Arsenal as a team, right? If anything, I would prefer them to take the title because we can't have City taking it and telling us how great they are. Like they tell us every other season, oh, we're great, we take everything, we win everything. We don't want that, right? And the only other option is Aston Villa, but they're not gonna win the title. They can huff and puff as much as they want, but I just don't see them winning because they just don't have the squad big enough to compete on the Premier League and the Europa League at the same time. And a lot of games, I just don't think they've got the team for it. So our best option is probably Arsenal. But the reason why I don't want Arsenal to win it is mainly because of their fans. And everybody has fans that support Arsenal, and they're probably all the same. They watch more United games than us. Like the moment we drop points, they're on the ballot. Like, you know what I mean? So in that sense, no. Tomorrow, on Sunday, I need a big performance. I need United to win. Bro, I can't remember the last time I can come to, like last week, I could go to City fans and say, yo, what's up? What's going on, lads? But before that, and you guys are probably the same. Like, if you're a United fan, probably that's the first time that you've gone to your mates that are City fans and started saying, yo, you see him? And saying it with chest. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I really need United to win. And how do I see the game going? Again, I really believe the way we played against City is tailor-made to play against Arsenal. Why? Because Arsenal are going to have the possession, right? And Arsenal, if you watch their games, they don't like playing mid blocks. They don't like playing people that are in low blocks because they don't have that creative guy that's going to break the lines, or a guy that they might beat us on crosses and that, but they're not going to break lines. Their whole game is keep the ball, keep the ball, keep the ball, go to the wings, and then try and do something from there, whether it be a cross, whether it be Saka cutting in and shooting, Trossard coming in and shooting. So in terms of the way we should set up, I feel like Michael Carrick might have to go with the same thing, kind of. The only difference I might see happening is Sesko starting just because of his height, and he could help us hold the ball up and get a little bit of control. But Arsenal are a very good team. Let's not get it twisted. Arsenal are probably the best team in the league, right? Their defense is very good. Their midfield, Subamendi, Declan Rice, and Odegaard, even though I don't really rate Odegaard like that. Or I think Declan Rice is a very good player, but like I don't know what position he plays, and he's very good at the corners. And their thing is the corners and free kicks. That's the thing that gets us. We get once a ball comes into the box. How many games this season has the ball come into the box, and then we've struggled? Do you know what I mean? So that's one of them. But I feel like we can go into the game with confidence. I think we can allow them to have the ball, sit in a mid to low block, and then when we get the ball, get on our bikes, start running like we did against City. Exactly the same thing. Get the ball back and then go long, go behind their line, and make their defenders turn around, because Arsenal defense, they're good, but everyone plays in front of them, innit? Like if you go behind them, all defenders are gonna struggle when teams get in behind them, right? So that's our thing. We have to get behind them. We have to when we get the ball back, we have to move like supersonic thing, like literally everyone fly. And if we can do that and we can take the confidence from the City game into this one, I'm not even that worried really because even with Amarin, our problem has not been the big teams. This season when we played Arsenal, we should have won. We like a lot of people say we won that game, but in reality we didn't. But they say we won that game because we were a better team for a long periods. But again, games are won with goals, and they won the goal. They got the goal, so they won the game. So if you believe we won that game, you might need to see a doctor. But yeah, so that's how I see it. Do I feel like they might score? They're probably gonna score. They're probably gonna get a free kick. They're probably gonna get a corner, and it's gonna cause havoc. They've got that guy called Gabriel who's like a magnet to the ball when the ball gets into the box, which is I just don't get it, bro. This guy, it's like he when he gets that ball, but when he gets into that box, bro, it's like he everyone get out of the way. He's coming and he's heading it. So that's probably one of the biggest dangers. Their strikers, I'm not really sold on their strikers. I'm not really worried, but we have to keep an eye on them. But like I said, I believe, I hope that we can get a result, right? Because that City game gassed me up, so I'm going with that. I'm saying we're gonna get a result, maybe a 2-1, but we could lose at the same time. So yeah, it is what it is. But let me know what you think. Do you think we've got a chance? Do you think Arsenal gonna run us over? Like, do you think all of that? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what scores you think it's gonna be. Like everything, man. Let me know. And if we win, every person that's watching this podcast, yeah, make sure the first thing you do, the literal first thing after the game, is contact your Arsenal fan friends, message them, because that's what they do to us. So make sure if we get the result, fingers crossed, right? As soon as we get the result, text your friends, text them, text them, and if they don't pick up, if they don't read the text, ring them. Don't let them off because I'm telling you, if we lose to them, we're it's over. It's over for us for that weekend. Maybe till the next weekend. I don't know, till they win the title. They're just gonna, every time they see you, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we beat you twice this season. Blah, blah. So yeah. And also, guys, don't forget, subscribe. I'm trying to get this up to, I'm on 31 right now. I need your support. I want to get to maybe 50, 60. I'm dreaming of 70, whatever. But yeah, join, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. All right. So the next point is Manchester United announced that Casemiro will be leaving at the end of the season and they won't be renewing his contract. And I said this on the TikTok. For me, the timing of it was just off. Like, why do it before a massive game like Arsenal where we need him to concentrate, we need him to be locked in? They could have waited. Everybody that's watching this, me, every United fan knew that Casemiro is going in the summer. They're not going to renew his contract because they've been talking about the next stage of this rebuild is the midfield department. They've done the attack, kind of done the defense. And so the next place that department they were going to look at is the midfield. So for me, they could have just left it after the Arsenal game later in the season and said, yep, Casemiro's going. Then Casemiro can make his statement, say, oh, guys, thank you very much. And that's it. In terms of Casemiro, where he is going to be a big miss, I think. Because a lot of people, like, was it last season where he took a little dip. He wasn't really fit. But then towards the end of the season, he became good. The thing we're going to miss with him is his leadership, his experience, like, and even the games, man. Like, this guy has been playing good, like, from the beginning of the season. And he also proved, no, this guy's been playing good. This guy's been playing good from start of the season. And he's even proved Jamie Carragher wrong, in a sense of when Carragher was saying sometimes, like, you can play football, but then when the football leaves you, you gotta dip. You gotta go to the Saudi League, you go to MLS, go to play places where you retire, and it's not about football, it's about retirement, and the games are not that intense, whatever. But he proved him wrong. He also proved us as Manchester United fans wrong. In a sense of, there was a time that we were like, oh, Casemiro, he can't run no more. He's out of it, he's finished. But then what you realize is when you take Casemiro out of the team, like, even if we take him, how many times this season where Casemiro was playing, we took him off as a substitute, and then as soon as he goes off, the whole team, the whole midfield collapses. And our midfield has probably been our biggest issue, probably over the however many years. Not even, like, we've never fixed that. We've never had a midfield plays in midfield. No, we've never had players in midfield that could control the game for us. I can't remember. Like, probably Carrick, Scholes, whatever. They're probably last time we tried McFred. They weren't the thing. Herrera. Like, we tried so many different guys now. Ugati, Kobe Mainu, whatever. Even though Kobe Mainu now, I feel like, yeah, he's gonna be part of the future. Ruben's gone. That beef is done. The brother's got a haircut. He's looking nice. He's back into playing football, and we saw how he played against City. So he's actually a guy that we can use as long as you put him in a system that allows him to play well. But in terms of Casemiro, like, good luck, my brother. Like, good luck to your, like, the next chapter of your career, because he's done his bit for United, whether United fans like it or not. He's had dips, but he's played. He's given us a lot, and you can see he cares. And even in his statement, he's like, "Yeah, and all I want to do is do good for the club while I'm here, finish strong, all of that good stuff." So, like, for me, good luck, man. Like, I don't even have any. There's times that I thought, oh, Casemiro, but then when you really, like, a lot of the time, is knee jerk reactions, emotions, that we think, oh, this guy's shit, or this guy's not whatever. But then when you actually look at Casemiro and what he brings to the team, and when he's playing good, he's playing good. Like, his passing, he's a serial winner. There's a lot of things that he brings to the table that obviously people sometimes don't don't pay attention to. And if he has one or two good games where, like, the system is not suiting him, because if you put Casemiro in a system where he's covering bare grass, then it's pointless because he can't really run that good. But if you make him cover small spaces, is we've seen it. We've seen it against City. He was probably one of our best players. We've seen it multiple times. Um, in the season when he first came, there was, even when he first came, there was when Ten Hag was in charge. There was a time where he got red cards, and everyone was like, "What are we gonna do?" So it's time. I'm not against him leaving, and good luck to him. And he's done his bit. 4 years. He's given us a lot, and I just hope that he gets that club, or he gets a good deal after United, and he carries on playing. And then, all right, thank you for your service in it. And in terms of midfielders, as we're talking about transfers, midfielders, like, if Casemiro's going, if we somehow can sell Ugati, then, bro, we need to buy some midfielders in the summer. Um, right now for me is the guys that everyone's talking about. The Walton from Crystal Palace, Anderson and Baleba. Me personally, I'll take two. I'll either take Anderson and Baleba, or Anderson and the kid from Crystal Palace. But I need two of them. I need two midfielders. We need two midfielders. So here's another question for you guys to get involved with is, what midfielders do you think we buy next season and take us to the next level? Next level being top top four, maybe challenging for like titles or cups or something like that. So yeah, drop some names into the comments and let me know what players you think we should get. And yeah, let's see. But Casemiro, again, thank you for your service.